I am Mimi Pack and live in Ecuador with my family. I am a midwife helping women give birth at home. While I live in the Andes Mountains at 9,000 feet in Quito, I enjoy visiting my sister midwife friends in the Amazon jungle and listening to them talk. These women have a long tradition of healthy births attended by midwives, but their birth culture is in danger today. I am here to share their story with you. As you drop down into the Amazon basin, the food changes, the people change, and the air is thick with humidity. I come to enjoy the water of the Napo tributary of the Amazon River near Tena, and to visit with my sister midwives near Misawaji, some of them only accessible by boat and turbojet. I first met my friends when I was sent as part of a service and medical mission to visit the midwives in Archidona. I decided to spend a couple of days just working together, like helping build their living fence of bamboo plantings. In return, they shared sugarcane and a saliva-fermented chonta fruit beverage, and friendship. Then we sat down to talk. They told me that the government started paying for hospital births as part of a universal health plan, shifting local women away from paying community midwives the standard $30 fee for a birth. The young daughters stopped wanting to learn the ancient tradition of midwifery. Even the current mentor midwives are chided and even beaten at home for continuing the no longer sustainable practice. Maria Antonia is the founder of the Archidona Traditional Midwives Association. We sat together talking about positions and herbs. We enjoyed seeing the many points and intersections between our two birthing practices. One day I came for another visit on invitation and found they had prepared a simulation of a typical birth of the region. I pulled out my camera. Toward the end of pregnancy, the midwives check the woman's belly to make sure the baby is in a good position for birth. She rubs the woman's swollen legs and tells her to take it easy, though this is not an easy feat in the jungle. Rubbing an oil over the belly, the midwife measures by finger breadths the station of the presenting part. She will shimmy down the baby into the pelvis, making version-like adjustments to baby's position as needed. They have a variety of sedative, stimulating, and purgative herbs ready for the birth, such as matico, guayusa, and piton. Several midwives gather together when the day comes for the birthing moment. They chat, clean the woman's house, and prepare food, and smoke local tobacco to stay alert. Kneeling on prepared knee pads made of woven banana leaves, the woman assumes a hanging vertical position, while the midwife shakes and squeezes the fundus of her uterus. Sometimes she straddles atop a lap, facing one of the midwives. Either way, another midwife squats down to catch the baby. The birthing woman embraces her midwife during transition, sipping herbal infusions near a fire. The midwife ties off the cord with fine fibers of an agave-like plant which have been sterilized and dried within some smoked banana leaves. With the razor-sharp edge of a dried palm leaf, the primary midwife slices the umbilical cord in two and awaits the placenta. The baby is washed lightly in herb-infused water, and the mother is laid down. She will not be stitched with suture, but healing herbs will be applied. She will have her belly pressed with hot coals in leaf bundles while her baby is swaddled in plant fibers. The midwife anoints sterilized beeswax over the baby's forehead, calling it a vaccine. This is to protect the baby from infection and diseases because the beeswax is pure and replete in nutrients. While not demonstrated here, it is standard practice where the birth has been difficult for the mother to apply the juice of the hot pepper ají to the baby's eyes. The intention is to correct the baby's troublesome disposition right off and teach him to respect his mother and soften his character. After the birth, the mother and each of the midwives present will go through a purgative ritual of drinking an emetic herb called piton. It immediately causes nausea to the point of vomiting when taken properly, which cleanses and refreshes the energy and body after a birth. An interesting tradition to finish the birth process and welcome the child into the home involves a dance. The midwives collect representative elements of the daily work life of a woman in the case of a baby girl, or of a man in the case of a baby boy, such as a fish trap, a serving ladle, or a fire tool. They place these items in a basket and dance together. The midwives of Archidona and Chiripuno and other areas of the Ecuadorian Amazonia have been the guardians of healthy birth for generations, for millennia, and now at great sacrifice in facing threatening forces from outside. Their wisdom is passed down from mother to daughter and friend as part of the rhythms of normal everyday life. But just as the rainforest jungle which surrounds them is every day more endangered by external pressures, the traditions of these community midwives could also soon be lost.